All right, I've been looking online and trying to figure out how to create an auxiliary tank, right? Got this 11 one. I got different air compressors. I'm using this one right here. It's a little 3 gallon. But let me show you what I did. Just in case you've been like me, you see all these other ones online and you thinking about doing that. Me personally, I like this setup. I think it works good for what I do. The way I did it, I got this from Walmart. You probably can get this from anywhere else. Let me go ahead and well, I can't close the tank because I got this line running to there. So the tank is going to be whatever this says. So this is at 50, basically a little bit under 50. We ride a line and we come back here. So that's where it's at, right? It's hooked up with a quick connect. So I took the hose that was on there off. And the hose that was on there was this. Okay? At first I didn't know if I could get it off or not, but I was just determined and I unscrewed it. It was just an air valve. Alright? So I took that off. I put the little quick connect in here. So I screwed it in. It's 2 pieces. This piece right here, it was male male in this end and male in this end right here. So male, tighten it in to this first, then I tighten this on, made it nice and airtight. Always put your thread sealer on it. As you hear, there's no leaks. Put your thread sealer on it. Then once y'all put this on here, that was the main thing that you need to do this tank is just this. Male, I think it's quarter. Put this quick connect on it. That's it. You gotta remember that. Turn it off, on. In order to fill it, it has to be on. You gotta turn it on. It will fill through this quick connect. You don't have to use this part right here, which is the tire gauge, right? The tire gauge take a long time. You can bypass that, fill it right through here, okay? Now the inlet comes in, boom, pushes in this tank. Now I have these two right here that basically will be able to have 2 lines out. In reality, I can add 1 more tank or 2 more tanks, right? So I can add a tank to this one and a tank to this one. And then you might say, well, it's crazy. How are you going to put 2 tanks on here? You ain't going to have no way to use it. If you buy another one of these, you can go 11 gallon, 11 gallon, 11 gallon. Now you have 33 extra gallons to whatever you're doing, okay? So you can buy 11 gallon, 11 gallon, 11 gallon. You'll have 33 gallons plus whatever the tank size. So this is 3 gallons right here. I got an 8-gallon one, but I got 3 gallons. So if I had 3, that's 33 plus 3 is 36. So to make it a 36-gallon tank, and this little compressor right here will fill it up. You can use this right here to regulate the air pressure that goes into this device right here. And then when you connect it to this, now this ain't all the way together, all right? There's no thread tape on it, so it's gonna leak. It's just to test it. So if I take it and I try to slide it on there, let's see if I can do it. Now I got it up there. All right. It works. The gauge pretty much still the same. Over here the same. Say 40. Lining up. Takes a lot of air out. I'm not using anything onto it. So it expels the gas or the air fast. She's at 40. At 40. All right. And when it reaches a certain over here, If it goes, I think it's below 75, it just go cut it back on until it goes up to 100. And then it's gonna cut back off to keep the pressure of this tank at 100. And your auxiliary tanks, you want to get your auxiliary tanks to whatever device you're using standard. Okay, so whatever device you're using, you want it to base the PSI off of that device. All right, so you can have as many tanks as you want with this type of coupler. All right, I was wary at first. I thought it had like a ball joint or ball something in it, ball valve or V valve in here, but there's no valve in here. It seems to work perfectly. This is $10. If you got excess tanks that's sitting around and you want more capacity, you can hook a tank up to this, hook another tank up to this, put one of the tanks, okay. You want, if you have to fit the other tanks just like this with the little quick connect, run your more lines, okay, and get another one of these and put it on that tank. It's going to do the same exact thing, and it'll give you 1, 2, 3 slots, but one slot is going to go for the inlet for the air. It's going to give you 2 more extra slots that you can use, so you can expand exponentially to as much as you want. You want a 1,000-gallon tank, you can do it. It might take a long time for your compressor to fill up 1,000 gallons of air pressure to whatever PSI, but bet you can do it. And by the time you finish your project, you might not even have to, the air compressor might not ever cut on because you have so many gallons of air. All right, but these little thing, this thing right here is perfect. I think I'm gonna go ahead and I might go ahead and give me about like five more of those and stop picking up little tanks, picking up more of these tanks, because now I know that I can retrofit it with this, and I can take what it came with off, and this will allow this to go inside. And then you got these little makeshift things. Buy your pack, something like this. Got extra little pieces in there. See, little quick connect and stuff in there. $20, and boom, ready to go. Buy you some air hoses, secondary, whatever. This is a 125 psi tank. So, all right, y'all. Y'all enjoy. Go build something. Go make something. Go grow something. Holla at your boy, Enlightened Illumination. Shout out to RBIC. Steady working.